Ladies and gentlemen of the general public, we now have a three-way tie in total points for the World Juniors this year. Those three individuals who are at 6 points in 3 games played each are defenseman Rasmus Dahlin with 6 assists in 3 games, center Casey Mittelstadt for the US with 3 goals, 3 assists in 3 games, and coming off of a 3-point day here today against the Swiss, Elias Pettersson. 4 goals, 2 assists, 6 total points in 3 games played. Half of those points coming from the single game played today by Team Sweden, where he had 2 goals and 1 assist. Pettersson's tearing it up. And for the most part, I believe that it is no surprise that he's in the same company as guys like Dahlin, who, he's not drafted, he's not in an NHL team right now. Oh wait, that's only because he's 17 right now? Oh, right. Dahlin's fantastic. And Casey Mittelstadt. Mittelstadt is so outgoing in terms of what he wants to do on the ice. I won't say what he's capable of doing, but what he wants to do, because he's so flashy, and he does so many interesting things with the puck. Half the time when he does it in his own league, and when he does it, if he tries to do it at an NHL level, it won't be as successful as it is here, but the World Juniors really is a good showcase for Casey Mittelstadt to show off what he's capable of doing. But the guy, the only forward who he is tied with, Elias Pettersson, I feel has had a little bit more of a quiet, impressive tournament at the same time, and that's because Elias Pettersson playing these games here for the World Juniors, it's not necessarily super flashy in comparison to Mittelstadt, at least. I mean, his last goal scored today, that was flashy, we'll get to that goal, but Pettersson as a whole, he's just there. He's just a presence that you want to have on your team because he just does a lot of things correctly. And he isn't necessarily the flashiest player on the team by far, but like, he does so many good things. And just watching this kid play, you realize, okay, yeah, he's a good player. He doesn't need to show off. He's just doing the right decisions like half the time. So getting into Elias Pettersson for this game right here, his first point of the game, it was a saucer pass. A sauce, rink wide, all the way to the left side to Alex Nylander, who sets up Elias Andersson in front. That's a secondary assist. Okay, nothing too special. His second goal of the game wasn't really supposed to be his goal, to be honest. Like, he gets the puck at the hash marks. He tries setting up Elias Andersson, who's backdoor on his offside, the right side of the net, with a left-hand shot. He has an open net to shoot at, but it goes right off of the Swiss defender's stick into the net past a very exposed and vulnerable Switzerland goaltender. That's his first goal of the game. It really shouldn't have been his. He was trying to set up his buddy, Elias Andersson. Let's move on to the third goal, because the third goal here, I feel like this third goal that Elias Pettersson scored on Switzerland, I think that this is going to be one of the most iconic goals that Elias Pettersson has ever scored outside of the NHL. This is one of the highlights that when people start showing and talking about Elias Pettersson on the television, on TSN or Sportsnet, this is the goal that they're going to show. So there's some defensive things going on. Elias Andersson touches the puck, Rasmus Dahlin touches the puck, finds its way onto Elias Pettersson's stick. He's coming down the right side of the ice with speed, and he teases the defender a little bit. He teases that he's going to go inside the slot and cut inside, so the defender bites a little bit. But since he's a left-hand shot, nope, he pulls it right back out on the backhand, protects the puck with his body, skates around the defender basically because the defender got caught up, and Elias Andersson, a really smart play by Andersson right here, as he stands basically at the hash marks, preventing the second defender to catching up to Elias Pettersson. So Pettersson's got room. What he does, he's still on the backhand, protecting the puck, skating towards the goal line, cuts right through the slot, point blank, and pulls it all the way to the forehand. Ritz, the goaltender, is sprawling, shoves it in far side. I'll leave like a link or something to a GIF on the goal on the Canucks Twitter account. I don't want to use it in the video, it's copyrighted material and everything. I know it's for discussion purposes, so it's technically under fair use, but I don't want to get involved in all that because I don't trust YouTube with being able to withhold all the correct copyright laws, even though they say that they will. I just don't rely on YouTube to do that. But anyways, this was an absolutely brilliant, arguably top 3 goals of the whole tournament. I say top 3 because there are like 2 other goals that really do come to mind when I think absolutely mind-blowing, spectacular goals, 2 of which were in the same game. It was that Mittelstadt goal and that Slovakia goal. You know which one I'm talking about if you're watching the World Juniors, but this one is gonna be one of those goals as well. Everyone's gonna be talking about this one. Everyone's gonna be talking about Elias Pettersson now because he's tied for first in the tournament in points. When people start talking about Pettersson, everyone over here in Canuckland, we're going to start freaking out now because we're actually seeing his talent. This is what I was talking about, people. I was talking about the World Juniors hype for Elias Pettersson, and he said himself, I want to dominate. I want to be a force on the ice every game. I want to be the best player on the ice. He wasn't awarded the MVP of the game this game. That was actually given to Elias Anderson, who also had 2 goals and a few assists, I'm pretty sure. But, you know, it doesn't matter, like, who cares? Like, Pettersson is still a fantastic player, and overall, I feel that the MVPs for the World Juniors, they haven't really been, like, the best of choices so far. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but a lot of these games, and a lot of these MVPs, I just don't really see why. I mean, I can see why, but I'm like, okay, I would have preferred somebody else. Anyways, that's kind of off topic. Point being is, Elias Pettersson is really good. 3-point game tonight. He's at 6 points on the World Juniors tournament. He's tied for first in points with Rasmus Dahlin and Casey Mittelstadt. And we've only played 3 games. He's averaging 2 points a game after this 3-point game, so everything's all good in Canuckland, people. Rasmus Dahlin's getting points. He's our future defenseman of the future. I know that for sure. Just kidding, he's probably not going to be our future defenseman because we're going to pick 5th overall again. Hope you guys enjoyed this video to Plus Things and Gaming, and bye.